Hi everyone, welcome to Crepe Myrtle Row. Today we're going to do a tour of my living room decorated for summer. I know there are many YouTubers out there who, as soon as July the 4th was over, they were putting out fall decor and Halloween decor. I'm not one of those. It is still summer to me, and it will be summer to me until sometime in September. So if you're still enjoying summer and want to feel like you're at the beach, just keep watching. All right, we're gonna start over here in my entertainment center. Up here at the top, just have a little mermaid. I think that came from Hobby Lobby. There are more things in my summer decor that are purchased from like Hobby Lobby, Big Lots, things like that, than any of my other decor. I normally use a lot of vintage, but in this case, there's a lot of newly bought stuff. Now that glass piece back there, that's a vintage piece. That oil painting is vintage. Absolutely love that. I saw it in an antique store and had to have it. And it was only $30, and y'all, it's huge. I don't know the exact dimensions, but it's pretty big, at least 28, maybe by 25, something like that. It is really big, and just the colors on it are just amazing. The only thing is that frame is slightly warped. So when I hang it on the wall, it doesn't hang flat. So I just put it in a holder and put it up there. And I've always loved this whale. I've had it for years, and I think I got it at Home Goods or at home, something like that. It's made to look like wood, distressed, but it's all resin. And these pieces, I made those. I bought clear glass balls, mixed the floor, the Mop and Shine floor cleaner with a little bit of food coloring and swished it around in air, and then turned them to let it drain out, and then took one of these nets and cut it up and put it on there. Now you can buy these pretty easily in Hobby Lobby, but at the time I could not find any, so I had to make my own, and that's been many years ago. But I just got all kinds of seashells sitting around, the little mermaid, and then this jar back there I just added the rope to, and then just filled it with different seashells and other little like natural elements like the little balls and stuff. This fisherman's float is a authentic one. It is a vintage one that I purchased and I love it. And at night, the lights I have up here kind of glow up through it so it looks like it's glowing. And then I have the big brass plate back there that's got the ship on it. I might paint that one. I painted another one and you'll see it in a minute, and I really like the way it looks, and I was thinking about painting this one in a aqua color and then distressed a little bit, and you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about when I show you the smaller one I did in white. But y'all let me know below, should I just leave it brass or should I paint it? I just hung, see, that's where I'm talking about. You can buy the little things now made up. Those are actually Christmas ornaments I bought at Christmas time when it was like 90% off or something like that. And I got several sets of those. And I changed out, I had books stacked up in here, and I put my birds, what do you call these? These aren't, I don't think they're not parrots, is it cockatiels? I don't know what you call them. But anyhow, I love them. Now, that one there is a vintage one. Love the colors on it. And this one is as well. The one in the middle, I'm not sure. I bought it at a thrift store, but I'm not sure if it is vintage. But I just took some more of that rope stuff, cut it up, and added some seashells and little pieces of wood. I bought a bag full of these things years ago, And I've used them for so many different things, but they come in handy. They look like little pieces of driftwood, and just added that in there. So we have that. Down here, all I really did was add that one statue piece there. And then I've moved this all over my house right now. It's full of old wooden spools, spindle things. And there is a hole in the back. Everyone asks me, how did you get that stuff in there? There is a good size hole. It's probably 4 inches in diameter in the very back. So I'm able to stick my hand in there and put stuff in it and the lights. And then that stuff made me think of the pampas grass, or the grass down at the ocean, the seagrass and stuff. And then I loved that fish plate that kind of had that Magelica kind of style to it with the glaze. And here, you know, I've got my beach going. Can't be at the beach, so this is the next best thing. Have it on here. Normally I have the sound up where I can hear the waves crashing. Got it muted for now. Sometimes I have one, it looks like I'm at a tropical beach with the palm trees and everything. Just whatever mood I'm in. Sometimes I have it with the beach music playing. Just whatever mood I'm in that day. And then this little garland, I actually made. I had found this piece, it was just the rope with these hanging down. And then I bought a whole bunch of little ribbons, different style ribbons, and just tied them in little knots around it. And then just the seashell down there. Then we'll come over here. Not a whole lot on this wall. I do have a plate up there with the ocean and the ship. Left my fish one there. And then this is the one I was talking about. I painted, it's a smaller one, and then just like distressed it so you could see the brass through it. I kind of want to do the big one, but in more of a aqua turquoise color. So y'all leave me a comment below. Should I paint it or leave it brass, the big one? And I just removed a lot of the greenery that I had here stuck in my baskets and all that, just to kind of be a little bit lighter and airier here. You know, I had a lot of greenery out for spring, so I just took some of that out. And I purchased that parrot, I believe that one is a parrot, at a antique store several years ago. It's one of my favorites. Just have that down there. Y'all, my color scheme goes perfect with doing beach theme because I love the blue-green color scheme. And here is my fireplace surround. So we'll start over here. Just a little piece that came from, I think, Hobby Lobby. That was thrifted. That was as well. And I also hung one of them ornaments off of the lamp there. I have a pair of these little bookends, the little metal bookends. The other one's on the other side. And up here I have a collection of fish-shaped plates. Say that 3 times fast. You get your tongue tied. I get it tongue tied just trying to say it one time. But I love, they just make me think of summer. And I added the little net there, some seashells. But I think it started with that one plate, and then I found another one, and then another one, and then it just kind of started from there. I have a tendency to start collections that way. If I find more than one, once I have 2, I have a collection, and then I start becoming obsessed with finding more of just about anything I collect. And I think it looks good to group your collections together. Gives it more of an impact. And these were just some things I hung on what used to be the hinges when this was an actual part of a door. And then here we have this piece. These wooden things, all of this came from Hobby Lobby, but I added some more paint to those. I think you can still get those. I've had them for several years, but I think I've still seen them in there. And then I just got some battery operated candles down in there. This was a set of seashell lights that I thrifted, and again I just added some of the netting and just stuck shells and stuff all down in there. Y'all, I have a huge container full of seashells, and I love to get them out and add them into things. The starfish and a piece of driftwood. And just add the shells everywhere. You want to come over here. Another collection I have is the ships. I had one that was a whole lot bigger than these, and it was out in my building. I had it covered in like plastic, but a squirrel found it and tore it all to pieces, chewed it up, so I had to throw it away. Actually, I've had to throw 2 of them away because of that. These I was able to protect by putting them inside of a container because they were small enough. But that helps make an impact by grouping those together. And along in there, I've got a little small collection of lighthouses in there. Some of them I've been to, some of them I haven't. But have those all along in there. Actually, I think all of those that I've shown so far, that's Cape Hatteras down there, another Cape Hatteras. I'm not sure, that one may be one I haven't been to. I think that one's the one down in Pensacola, Florida. That one is in South Carolina. It's Hilton Head, I believe. And we have a Morris Island. That one is my absolute favorite, Morris Island Lighthouse. And then this one, I think these are the Portland, Maine, or something like that, Bar Harbor. I don't remember exactly. I used to know my lighthouses so well, but I haven't kept up with them lately, but I've been to that one, wherever it's at. It's in Maine somewhere. I just don't remember exactly the name of it. And I really didn't change anything back there. And I did change up. This is my side of the room, my table. I always have space. That's why everything stays shoved back there. I always have a space for my drink and my iPad or magazines or books or whatever. So we have the candle holder and then just have a candle stuck down in it. I recently thrifted a couple of these little glass balls that are full of sand and shells. Some pineapples. And then that's a thrifted drip glazed pottery piece full of shells. The swung vase back there is vintage. That is vintage there. The little Cape Cod piece. And that's all I have there. I do have the, kind of makes me think of something that would be on a ship. The little small one, I have the large one outside of my house. And then just as a little touch of whimsy, I added this little alligator there and this little turtle there. And then I'll back up to let you see that whole wall. I don't know how much I've changed since the last time I showed a video because I'm always changing it. That is all I have for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all have a very blessed day. Bye.